Cubs hosting the Brewers, and the Brewers are -115 on the money line. The Cubs are -105. The over-under is 6.5 runs. The Brewers, laying a run and a half, are +160 on the run line, meaning if you bet them that way, they must win this game by 2. And the Cubs, getting a run and a half on the run line, are -190, meaning if you bet them that way and they win this game outright, you win, or if they lose the game by 1 run, you'd win. Now we have Woodruff versus Steele. Both of these pitchers pitched against the opposing team last year. Woodruff was 2-1, or the Brewers were 2-1 in his 3 appearances, and Steele, the Cubs, were 3-3 in his 6 appearances against the Brewers. Woodruff went 3 2/3, 7 runs, 7 earned. They lost that game 9-0 in Chicago. He went 5 2/3, 2 runs, 2 earned. They won that game 5-2. 6 innings, no runs, no earned, and they won that game 7-0. Both of the last 2 games I read off were in Milwaukee. Now for Steele, he went 5 innings, no runs, no earned. They won that game 9-0. That was against Woodruff. Then he went 3 innings, 4 runs, 2 of which were earned, and they lost that game 9-1 in Milwaukee. He went 5 innings, 3 runs, 3 earned. They won that game 8-7. 6 2/3, 1 run, 1 earned. They lost that game 5-2 in 10 innings in Milwaukee. 6 innings, no runs, no earned. They lost that game 5-2, probably after he got pulled. And then 5 1/3 innings, 1 run, 1 earned. They won that game 4-3 in 10 innings in Milwaukee. So he didn't have a bunch of awful showings, but some of the games that he lost, the game was decided after he came out of the game. Now head-to-head, the home team is 6-4. The home team is on a 3-game winning streak. The Cubs are 6-4 against the Brewers in their last 10. The underdog is 6-4 on the money line. The underdog getting a run and a half on the run line is 6-4. They've only been 2 one-run games in their last 10, 1 in their last 4. The under is 5-4-1, and the over 6.5 runs is 8-2 in their last 10 meetings. The last game they played, which was yesterday, the Cubs won 4-0. The game before that, the Brewers won 9-7. The game before that, the Brewers won 7-0. The game before that, the Cubs won 4-3. 3 out of the last 4 of those games, the home team had won. I think this is going to be a pitcher's battle, and ultimately this is probably going to come down to what team's bullpen blows it. I'm going to take the Cubs with the money line. I'm going to take the Cubs getting the runs, and I'm going to go over in this game. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.